even know how long I've been doing this. I just got like totally in the like cleaning and organizing and doing stuff mood. Morning guys. So I started my day off with an exciting purchase for the wedding. I got this cute little guest book album thing off of Etsy. I have just been loving getting stuff off Etsy for the wedding. I found so many good finds like for the wedding on Etsy, and I think I'm actually gonna do a video about all my favorite stuff. I was just like thought about that the other night. I thought that'd be fun. But yeah, so I ordered this morning, and obviously it's gonna say Merrit and Melissa, and then I made a few tweaks, which I asked the shop owner if I could, and she was totally all about it, so I'm really excited about that. I'm going to change that to a more serif font that will be the same as that font on the spine. And then on the back, there's a little quote, and I'm going to do a quote that has a little more meaning to me and Melissa personally. And so, yeah, I'm really excited about that. It's going to be so cute. And so what we plan to use that for, since we already have the guest book frame with like the hearts that you drop in, and that's what people are actually going to like sign as our actual guest book, this is going to be more of like, I don't know what to really call it, but I guess like a guest advice album. And so I wanted to I saw this idea on Pinterest, and it's basically an album full of blank pages, and you can kind of insert or like tape in or whatever little paper envelopes, and then have little pre-made cards that guests can fill out and slip in those envelopes. And on the cards, it'll say things like, what's your best marriage advice? How many kids do you think we should have? I don't know, just, you know, all sorts of fun little, like, things that they can fill out. They had something similar at Melissa's cousin's wedding, and I really, really liked that. I thought it was a really fun idea, and that'll, like, I don't know, be something else really fun to look back on, like, you know, in a couple of years, kind of see what, you know, I don't know, advice people had for us, and I don't know, I just think it's a really cute idea, and I've really been wanting to do this, and yeah, so I just ordered that this morning so I can start getting that put together once it gets here. I'm really excited about that. Other than that, I have a super busy day. Again, I have a ton of things on my plate that I need to get done. I have to fold some laundry in a bit. I want to get all the shower gifts in the living room put away. Melissa said she probably won't have time anytime soon to like help me open it up, and she said it's fine, that she would actually prefer it if I kind of just took care of it and put everything away so that it's, you know, out of the living room and it's not this massive pile of stuff there for like, you know, a week or two. So I'm gonna try and get to that. I don't know, and then I just have a ton of, you know, wedding things. As always, I have to finalize my timeline with our photographer and make sure everything is completely finalized and set to go with that, because that is due tomorrow. I have a couple emails I have to send out. I'm still waiting to hear back from this dang florist. It's starting to become really stressful, because it's like kind of a combination of miscommunication between emails and just kind of like, I feel like she's not seeing my emails. So every time I email her, I have to send another one to be like, hey, did you see my email? So that's kind of been stressful, and it's kind of too late to, I don't know, look into anything else. And I really liked her in person, and I love her arrangements, and so I think it'll be worth it. I think the email is just tricky. So I'm hoping that, I don't know, I'm trying not to worry too much about it, and I'm still really excited that we have her making our flowers. But yeah, so that's kind of a couple things on my plate for today, so I'm going to get started on all that. Okay, so I'm working on the big wedding task of the day, which is getting my like photography and videography timeline all completely finalized. I have a copy of the timeline that we worked out with our day of coordinator, you know, at the meeting the other week. And so I'm kind of going off of that. And basically I have to figure out, we have a lead photographer, an associate, like secondary photographer, and a videographer. And I am basically having to figure out where they need to be throughout the entire wedding and what they will be photographing, you know, every single time block. And so, yeah, I'm kind of just slowly, you know, putting in all our different, like, events, like, you know, the first look, the ceremony, the reception, the cake cutting, and I don't know, all the, like, things that'll be going on, and choosing, you know, who's going to be photographing it. And I don't know, it's the difficult thing is figuring out, before it all starts, there's just a lot that needs to be photographed. Like, both Melissa and I will be getting ready basically at the same time. We also want to get like the ceremony set up and reception set up, like all the decor photographed before guests start arriving. But the issue is basically, so I mean, that's also when things will be getting set up, and so they won't be able to be photographed theoretically until towards the end of the, you know, getting ready time. And so that's also when Melissa and I will be fine, you know, actually ready and start getting, like, I guess, bridal portraits, you know, like just some pictures of us individually when we're all completely ready before we go and do our first look. And so I'm trying to just schedule, I mean, it's just basically a scheduling nightmare, figuring out exactly when to, you know, who to put where, to photograph what, and making sure everything gets its, you know, proper time slot. And also, I mean, because both Melissa and I really like our lead photographer, Jennifer, and so I really want to make sure that both of us get her photographing us. I don't want to just say, you know, okay, Jen goes to photograph me, and then, you know, Melissa gets the associate photographer who we haven't really met. And I mean, I'm sure they'll be great, obviously, but I don't know, just basically deciding what photographer gets what, and like when the videographer needs to be placed. It's just, it's crazy, and it's kind of like a little mind-boggling. And so I'm slowly kind of working through this, and I already had a little bit of it done. I've been kind of slowly logging in things as we have them figured out, so it's not like I have to do it completely from scratch today, but everything needs to be finalized today because it's due tomorrow. So I'm hoping to kind of get everything, as you know, put in all the real work during the day-to-day and kind of get things as far as I can see finalized. And then when Melissa gets home tonight, go over it with her and see if she has any, you know, input or feedback or changes she wants to make, so that by the end of tonight it should be completely finalized by both of us. So yeah, I'm gonna kind of get back to that and wish me luck because this is crazy. So I've gotten a good amount done on my timeline, but before my brain literally explodes, I'm gonna take a bit of a break and go start unpacking some of the bridal shower gifts and getting it all put away. I did already last night take out all of my china place settings and put it in the new, like, storage cases, which I then put over in my sideboard in the dining room, and so I'm really excited. They also come with like little foam separators to keep all the plates separate from each other, which is really nice, so they don't scratch each other while they're being stored. So I'm really excited about that. But yeah, so I'm gonna kind of tackle the rest of this stuff and see what I can kind of get moved out of the living room, because this is kind of the mess that we got going on right now, and just everything is literally piled up right in front of the TV and just taking up a huge amount of floor space in the living room. So yeah, gonna try and get this all put away. All right, so I have gotten so much done. I got a little bit sidetracked, but like in a productive way, while opening up all the stuff from the bridal shower. So I unpacked all of the pots and pans and the glass and plastic OXO Tupperwares, and so I put those away. I see, you can see the big boxes waiting to be taken out to recycling there, but I put those away in the cabinets, and I pulled out all our old pots and pans and all of our old Tupperware, and then replaced it obviously with the new stuff. And so I'm not throwing stuff out quite yet because I want to make sure, like, I want Melissa to go through and like let me know if she really wants to keep anything, you know, from here, like, I don't know, a specific Tupperware or anything. Just, I don't want to throw anything out without checking with her first. But I have all of our new Tupperware under here, and it looks awesome. I have all the plastic stuff on this side, and I have all the glass stuff stacked on this side. And then over here, I have all of our pots and pans right next to the stove. And our pots and pans are non-stick, and so you can't like stack them together. And so luckily I was able to fit all of it in the cabinet without stacking anything, which is awesome. Sorry, it's a bit dark. Obviously there's no lights in my cabinet, but yeah, you kind of get an idea of what is in there. And so I still have some stuff up here that I pulled out from under, like in that cabinet before, that I want to put in the pantry. So that kind of led me to starting to clear out the pantry. And this is a project that I've kind of been procrastinating on a little bit since we moved in, but I'm really excited that I got a big old jump start on it today. So I basically took out a bunch of little smaller appliances that we don't use that often, and I put them up there and up there. And you can see we still have some room to store a couple more things if they're, you know, if we need to. And then I got in here looking pretty much, you know, organized and kind of sorted, at least for now. So up at the top, I still have a couple bigger old Tupperwares that I might get rid of. They used to be what I used kind of for some of the OXO Pop stuff, but I don't know, they're still perfectly fine. They're still like brand new, and so I don't think I'm gonna throw them out quite yet. And then I have like a little basket I use for dirty kitchen towels until I get to wash them. I have our old Brita pitcher, since we got the attachment for our sink. We don't really need it anymore. And then I store extra paper towels up there. And then here I have kind of more frequently used small appliances and things, and then back there I have all our colanders and just, I don't know, stuff that I know Melissa uses on a regular basis. And I wanted to have it kind of, you know, out and at easy arm's reach so she can just go in, grab what she needs, and get right back to cooking. And then on the next level, I have like all of our OXO Pops with all of our foodstuffs in it. I have a couple more things that just food things, and then I have some kitchen products like, you know, Ziplocs, and then, you know, aluminum foil, cling wrap, all that good stuff back there. Down here, I have a couple of our larger small appliances, and then I have our new little, I forget what they were called, sifting things? I don't know, those things that we just got for the bridal shower. And then a couple little things to just store some stuff that's not really organized, so I need to kind of go through them and sort them out, but yeah, they're stored there for now. And then on the bottom, it's just kind of, you know, a little bit messy right now. We have our recycling, and then I have some Dr. Pepper, and we have this like little drawer that used to be on our old black organizer, like shelving unit that we had in our old kitchen that we haven't set up yet, but we're just storing the drawer here for now. Then we have our trash can. And behind the trash can, we have our like brooms and Swiffers and stuff, which I actually recently bought a little system to kind of put on the wall, so I should be able to kind of hang them up on the wall so they're not just sitting on the floor, which I'm really excited about. And that's kind of what I've been up to for the last, like, I don't even know how long I've been doing this. I just got like totally in the like cleaning and organizing and doing stuff mood, and so I was just running around like crazy, and I'm kind of exhausted right now. So I'm gonna sit back down and do a little more like opening up and unboxing of the stuff that we got for the bridal shower and put a little bit more of that away before Melissa gets home. All right, so it's a bit later, and this one got home from work. She actually also went to do some suit stuff with one of her, I don't know what to call it, with her Hannah.
With my Hannah.
Well, that's gonna be in her bridal party, and they went to like the suit place to kind of get Hannah all fitted because the guy is gonna kind of like tailor it to her, so it's more like fitting because she's a girl. But yeah, so you got home from that, and then we headed pretty much right out because you wanted to trade in some stuff at GameStop so that she could buy herself a new game for her Nintendo Switch, since we got the console but she didn't have anything to play on it, and obviously you need that. So we just went out and got that.
Happy birthday to me!
Happy birthday to you. And we decided we're kind of like stretching her celebration out early. So we're still gonna be doing like, you know, dinner and, you know, a cake and breakfast and stuff like that on your actual birthday, but presents are just kind of being pushed up this year. Because also if we waited to give you your presents until your birthday, you wouldn't have had time to play with them because it'll be like a week before our wedding and things are gonna be crazy.
It'll be more than a week.
Yeah.
My birthday's Thursday, the wedding's Tuesday. Or Friday. Oh no, it would be a week. Never mind. Why that?
I don't know.
I don't know. I was like, oh, our wedding's on a Tuesday.
But yeah, so we're out doing that right now. We have to make a quick stop at Target on our way home to pick up some wrapping paper for a gift for a wedding that we're going to this weekend.
But I'm in.
That you're in, yeah. And also a card. And then we're heading home.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how things are going.
So, yeah.
What's happening? Alright, so it's the end of the night. We got home and had some yummy leftover salmon for dinner, and we've been watching 13 Reasons Why. This one is just here to say a real quick good night to you guys.
After you're in the shower.
Because we decided, you can go, I'll explain.
Okay.
Alright. So basically we got home.
I've been told that there's been a request for me to record, to vlog the birds.
The crazy birds.
We'll see how it goes. I think that they have a thing out for me.
A vendetta.
Yeah, but I don't think they're trying to get me or the dog. I think they're just messing with me.
Playing psychological warfare.
Yeah, because so we have our balcony window that looks directly, you can see the dumpster from here. Mm-hmm. And that's where they sit on the dumpster, and they sit on the roofs of all the buildings too.
Do they?
Yeah. The other morning it was really foggy out, and they were all there was at least 20 of them sitting on top of the building over there. I was like, oh my god,
that's so creepy.
So anyway, in the mornings I'll come out, Dakota will get on the bench to go out with me, and I'll check out the window to see if they're there or not, because if they're there then I carry her out and over to somewhere where they're not.
Away from them.
If they aren't there, then I just let her walk out. So this morning, I walked over, I was like, okay, there's no birds, sweet. put the dog's leash on, walked downstairs, and there they were on the dumpster. I'm like, it's been 30 seconds.
Where the heck did you guys come from?
So they're like out. They're
The
like
saga
messing
continues.
with me.
Alright, go get in the shower. But anyway, so basically we were out kind of running errands like I was telling you guys about. We stopped at GameStop and Target, and then we just kind of got home late, and so we had dinner kind of late, and we only technically had time for one episode like while we were eating dinner, and we just finished it, but we just got to Clay's tape, and so Melissa really wants to stay up. And also if we watch like Clay's tape tonight, then that leaves 2 episodes for tomorrow, so we'll definitely be able to finish the show tomorrow. So she's rushing real quick in the shower so that we can just real quick watch another episode and then go to bed. But yeah, so I'm gonna end the vlog here, and I hope you enjoyed today, and give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already to follow along with all of our daily vlogs, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Good night.